What's up, my nesters? It's your girl, Vibing with Net Style here, and I'm coming to you with a story time for Vlogmas Day 2. I know it's 3, but I'm behind a day. The first vlog, I just wanted to do some throwbacks from, I think, like 8, 9 months ago. Um, of my granddaughter's birthday party and just to show where we are now and how I'm getting back into YouTube. Um, yeah. So I just wanted to do some throwbacks and I kind of wished I would have saved my other videos from my other channel. Well, some of them, I have a lot of them on my computer. And I probably will be doing a special uh, uh, comp- a compilation. Sorry, a compilation of some of the videos that I did, probably over the uh for uh for this the for Vlogmas for Christmas. So I'll probably be doing a special compilation of all the like videos that I did for that whole year of 2020, 2021. So I'm probably going to be compiling some of those in some future videos and bringing them over here just to show y'all where my growth has, how much growth I've been having. So, but let's get right off into this story time video. The story time video is brought to you by me, Vibing with Net Style, hoping to be getting some y'all put it in the atmosphere. I need to get 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 views. We're gonna put that out there. We're gonna have that. If not by Christmas, then definitely by the beginning of the year, maybe February or March. I'm shooting for to have it before January of next year. So let's try to get it up. Let's try to get them numbers up. I know we can at least get to 100K. It's been done. So let's get them numbers up. Let's get these views up. View. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell another friend to tell that friend to tell that friend and family to tell other family to tell friends to tell other friends of the family, cousins, nieces, nephews, out to watch Vibing with Net Style. Tell them that I'm funny, I'm energetic. I might be sitting down, vlogging and stuff like that, but I'm also doing a lot of other things too on this channel. I'm gonna be doing some reading. Uh, we're gonna be doing. I'm gonna tell y'all what books to get. Um, and what we gonna read together, and I'm gonna bring to you summaries of chapters, so y'all get the gist of what I'm doing. You know, I want to do something different, bring something different to YouTube. So let's get right off into this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, hit that post notification bell so that when I upload, you know that I have done so. Let's get right into the story time. This is the story time where I went to the MK Ranch. Everybody knows that I have a disability, that I have osteoarthritis, I have congestive heart failure. Nothing gets me down. I have Graves' disease, which is thyroid disease, where it swells you up, just the same way as congestive heart failure, just different, but it both coincides because you do a lot of swelling. So you just never know which one it is at the time. But with the thyroid, your thyroid swell as well, and you kind of sound like um your throat is closing and things like that. So it's always important to take your medicines, guys. Take your medicines if you have any kind of ailments. I know I have to get back on mine. I take injections for my arthritis, so I have to get back on everything. So, and make sure you stay in the doctor, you know. Um, so I know it's time for me to make me a doctor's appointment and get some blood work done. So I'm gonna do that in the near future. Um, I'm gonna be bringing to you when I get my apartment. I'm gonna be bringing you a vlog of that. So stay tuned for a lot, a lot, a lot. But let's get, like I said, let's get right off into this video. Um, this video is when we were at the MK Ranch. My mom, it took her a long time to say yes, but I remember when the doctor came to me and said we want her to do arthritis camp. My mom was like, "What do they do at arthritis camp?" And he was like, "Well, they do a lot of activities, a lot of moving around, stuff she can do. They exercise, they do trail walks, they do hay rides, we have dances. Um, the first night we did a bonfire, and we sat around and we introduced ourselves. I met me some friends. I met my friend named Cora and the other guys. And other guys and girls. I think it was Cora, myself, Lisa, Janelle, it was Janet, Keisha, and I'm remembering these names because I can remember them vaguely. But I remember some of them's names. I'm not too good with memories, but I remember some of the friends that I was around. So, but those were the ones that stuck out to me the most. Janet, and Janelle, Cora, Marissa, she was Mexican. She had arthritis like me. Cora had arthritis like me, but theirs was a lot different. It wasn't as bad as mine, but yeah. But the other girls, they had different other. I think two of them had spina bifida and some more stuff. But anyway, this is about me, so let's get on to it. So we went around. We introduced each other to everybody that night, and we ate. I think we ate good that night. We had barbecue. I think they did barbecue chicken. We did hot links. We did ribs, potato salad, beans, just the normal Texas barbecue, potato salad, beans, all that kind of stuff. I think, so we stayed outside for a few hours, and then we went back in. We had movie night, and we all fell asleep watching movies. I think we got through like maybe 3, and we went to bed like at 12 or 1 in the morning. But I think it was like 1 something that morning we went to sleep. It was on a Saturday morning. We woke up late, and then we went hiking the next day. We did hiking, we did swimming. Then they let us go off and do our own thing. And then later on that day, I think we did some skeet shooting where they have you behind the shotgun, pellet gun, and you shoot the pellets and everything, the saucers. What else did we do? We did a lot. We rode horses. I got the chance to ride the horses. I got a chance to pet them, clean them. We even got a chance to play with pigs on the ranch. The chickens, we got a chance to get fresh eggs, fresh milk from the goats. We did a lot. And we were there like, I want to say between 6 weeks. I think it was 6 weeks we was there. So yes, I think it was 6 weeks. And they had a fair on the ground. The fair came to us. Well, it was like a small carnival. It was a small carnival that they had on the land, and it came to us, and we went to the carnival. It stayed there for like maybe 2 weeks. So we went for a few days, but we had fun. It was like you couldn't do everything in one day. So in those 2 weeks that they was there, we was able to do everything. So we had a carnival on the ground. What else did we do? We did hay rides. We did Christmas in July. Because when we went, it was around my birthday, and I'm running through it, but I'm missing my birthday. Let me go back. We did something. We did a birthday party for my birthday and for all of June birthdays, but for the most part, I think it was me and 2 other girls, but I was like the oldest. So yeah. It was so funny because I think I had turned 12 or 13. I think I turned 13. And I know it was hard for my mom because my sister-in-law my brother's wife had to talk her into letting me go because she had never let me go out from home. I was lonely the first night. First night, I think I cried so much, in my sleep because I missed my mom. But it was good because I quickly gained friends. And like my friend Cora, she came and slept in the bed with me. And she was like, girl, you going to be okay. You ain't never, this is my second time being at camp and I love it here. And she was like, you might meet your little boyfriend. I was like, girl, I never had a boyfriend. She was like, girl, I had a boyfriend when I first came. And I knew then that she was fast. So over the next few days, it was these boys, they just was following us, guys. So I'm like, why are they following us? Come to find out, she used to date one of them. She didn't say which one until he came to me. We were on the trail and she was dancing, I'm from I'm from Oak Cliff, but I'm also from the south side of South Dallas, South Dallas, Texas. So, and I mean the sunny South Dallas, not Oak Cliff South, but the sunny South Dallas. So I was in between Oak Cliff, South Dallas or West Dallas. She was staying in Plano, but she, you could tell she moved like she was from my part of town. She would try to be proper, but it would come out in her. The hood girl would come out in her, so to speak. So, and at MK Ranch, you got white people, you got Mexican, you got Iranian kids, and we had a different kind of, we had a different kind of black, brown, like I said, Iranian, Korean. I had a Korean friend. Uh, Her name was Sue. Sue was really sweet to me. Sue was really sweet. She was from Korea, but she had been down in Texas so much that she could talk Korean and she could talk English. So, and she came way from Korea, guys, to come down to Scottish Rite. And she had spina bifida, but she needed to do it. She was from the, from not a good part of town in Korea, just like we were not from good parts of town. And you would even call them, we call ours hood, they call theirs slums of Korea. You know what I'm saying? So she was very poor. Her family was very poor and they brought her here, but they ended up letting her stay here. They gave her up for adoption. So when I tell you, she told me her story, she told me, but she really got in depth with me with her story. Sue was so sweet. And she told me her story and she said, I get a chance to go and see my parents, but this past 2 summers, I hadn't been able to see them because they moved, and I'm trying to find them in the village that I was in, and the village has moved. So they were still trying to find her parents at the time. I think she said that when she came to the hospital after we had came back, I called her a few times and she said they had found her mom and dad and sisters and brothers and things. And she said that she was going down for Christmas that year. So I was happy about that. And we kept in touch for the most part. I kept in touch with her, Cora, Marissa, Janet for a while. And then we just some of us just kind of went on our separate ways. But me and Sue, we kept in contact for the most part. If it wasn't by phone, it was by letters, but mostly by phone. But anyway, let me get back into where we were. So we were on the trail, we were walking, and I remember the guy came up to me. His name was Larry. Larry was like, hey, what's up? And she was like, oh, you gonna act like you don't know me? Cole was like, you gonna act like you don't know me? And he was like, I was just speaking to, what's your name? I said, well, my name is Internet. But he was like, no, the counselors was calling you something else. I said, they was calling me Kiki. Because that's what I like to be called, Kiki. He was like, can I call you Kiki? I was like, yeah. So, mind you, he said, what part of town are you from? What part of Dallas are you from? Because you don't sound like you proper or nothing. You just yourself when you talk. So I said, I'm from Oak Cliff, but I be in West Dallas and South Dallas with my sister and my brother. But yeah, so with my sister-in-law and my brother, so I'm from a little bit of everywhere. He was like, "Oh, okay. So, uh, you said you have arthritis?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Me too." So when I tell you, when I tell you, I was like, okay, so we're gonna keep walking and talking. We can walk and talk because they're gonna be like, "What are y'all doing?" So we walked and we was talking, and Larry, and she just kept me. She came and got in between us at this point. Uh, and I say, "Did you used to talk to him or something?" She was like, "Why you ask me that?" I said, "Cause you all in front of me, and you didn't start switching your hips and going on." Cause I told her the truth, ain't no shame in my game. I'm gonna tell you the truth. When you all up on a dude like that, then you didn't mess around or you didn't talk to him or something. So she said we was talking at one point. So I said, "Oh, okay. So he choosing, right? Choosing." I said, "Yeah, he choosing. He chose." Basically. He done made his choice. He came up to me. He's talking to me. I'm like this. We just now meeting. We cool. We friends. I'm not gonna talk to him if you don't want me to. Oh no, I don't care. We didn't really had nothing really going on. We kissed a couple of times, and I was like, that was last year. Okay, in my head, but I had my eye on somebody else. The person I had my name on was Derek. Derek was a guy that he was white, but he was white. He was white boy, white boy Derek. And when I say white boy Derek was acting black. I mean, if swag was a word, swag was a word. He was clean. He was from a different part of town, and Larry was choosing, but I wasn't choosing him. He was trying to holler at me. He came and got on the side of me, and he was like, "Uh, so can we meet later on?" I was like, "Ain't you didn't you used to talk to Cora last year?" "Yeah, but she. He's like, "Can we walk up ahead?" And I was like, "Yeah, we can walk up ahead, but it may not make a difference." So, uh, I said, "What's your name down on there?" He say, "Oh, they call me White Boy D." I said, "What the D stand for?" He say, "Derek." I said, "Okay, White Boy D. Can I call you that?" He said, "Yeah." So it was him, Derek, and he had a twin brother. And I guess they had some kind of other like leg disease or something like that because they were in wheelchairs. And they were both in wheelchairs, but they were cute. Derek and Eric was cute. So uh I walked up ahead with him for a minute, and he was like, "Hey, so what grade you in?" I said, "I'm going to the 8th." I think at this point I was going to the 8th, or maybe the 9th. No, I was going to the 8th. So he was like, "Oh, so all of us is out here in either the 7th or the 8th grade." And I said, "Yeah." So he was like, "Have you ever had a boyfriend?" I said, I've had friends, but I never had a boyfriend." So he was like, "Do you want one?" I was like, I don't know about that. You and you and Coy, that's my little friend, and I don't, too much do that. That's kind of like off limits. You used to talk to her last year. Yeah, but I didn't know you, and it's just like if you would be back this year, I wouldn't be expecting. I was like, besides, I kind of think I like somebody else. Well, who? Oh, you like white boy D, huh? And I was like, maybe, I don't know. I don't even know him like that. I just now got a chance to meet him. Well, he cool and all. I don't know what he got going on, but you know, he from he from Oak Cliff though. They from Oak Cliff. They go to Oak Cliff schools. Uh, White boy D finna go to South Oak Cliff, but and they in a basketball league. Eric and them, they in a basketball league, wheelchair basketball league and stuff. Uh, and I was like, oh, so you know them? He was like, I know them. They pretty good with their basketball though. We should go We should go and go to the basketball court so they can show y'all. I was like, yeah. I said we should ask them if they want to go over to the court. So I went over there. I went over there and I asked them. I said, I heard y'all play basketball. So they was like, yeah, we play basketball, Mom. We play basketball. You want to see? I was like, yeah, we want to see y'all do some some tricks, some shots. He was like, I don't do no tricks, no shot. I just play basketball. Hopefully, I could play one day in the Special Olympics and stuff. So that's what we train for. But for the most part, my dad has a wheelchair basketball league, and we play with them. So I was like, oh, okay. So I said, where you from? He's like, I be all up and through Dallas. But I'm basically from, you know, I came over here because we got a house over by South Oak Cliff. But we was originally from Waxahachie. So that's what we was at first. But now, you know, since we didn't move, we moved to Oak Cliff. So I was like, oh, okay. All right. So me and my friends, we headed over there and we was getting to know each other and everything. But Larry, he was something else. He was trying to really push up on me, but I was trying to get at white boy D. White boy D was liking me too, and I kind of could tell he liked me. But he started saying how, white boy D, didn't you say you got a girlfriend back home and this, that, and the third, and she chocolate too, and how she, getting ready to be a freshman and all this, and he was just throwing salt, and I was like, oh, okay, I see what this is. So basically, I didn't want to believe it, but I kind of bagged up for a minute, and Eric came over to me. He was like, you know, my brother, he was kind of feeling how you was coming to talk to him, because no girl ever just approached him like that. And I was like, I'm a different kind of girl. If I like you, I'm going to talk to you. If I feel like you lying, then I'm probably just going to go the other way. And he was like, was you going to go the other way when Larry was saying what he was saying? I said, He a black guy. Of course he gonna say it because he don't want his sister to be with a white boy. And this will be my first, well, actually my second guy friend. The first one, he was in a wheelchair too, but he had been burnt up. He had got burnt up in a fire. And I was in the hospital, and we dated in the hospital and stuff like that, but we had lost contact of each other, so it wasn't all that good for that. We just he would come to my room and we would chill. So, so me and Eric, we were talking, and he was like, I think you and my brother gonna be real good together. And I was like, you think so? Yeah, I think so. So basically, me and white boy D, we kind of was friends. We started being friends, and then he's like, I want to get to know you. Do you believe what Larry said? And I was like, listen, if you got a girlfriend, we can't talk. We can be friends, but if you don't, then maybe we can talk. So I don't know what I was doing, because at that time I couldn't date, but I could have friends. But back then we were saying we were boyfriend and girlfriend, just like they saying that going out now. So you courting over the phone type thing. But uh me and we oh, that friendship blossomed over the couple of days, because he would come to the cabin. He would be waiting outside the cabin for me. We would go eat breakfast. We would eat lunch together. Larry was always throwing salt on him. You be talking to you be calling females, and none of it was true. And it just kind of made me mad. So Cora, she was different. She knew he liked me, but then he cornered me. I was by myself walking. I was walking the trail, because somebody had gave me a note telling me to meet them at the lake. So I got the letter, and I was like, maybe it's white boy D wanting to meet me. So I'm thinking, I'm walking down there by the lake. I'm sitting down by the lake. It's him. He come around the tree. What you do? I said, what are you doing here? I say, this letter is from white boy D. That's what it say, D, down at the end. So he was like, nah, my middle name is something. It was a D. But Larry, Dwayne, or something. And I was like, oh, okay. I said, well, why are you down here? And he was like, well, I just wanted to come kick it with you. Kick it with me? You know that I'm talking to white boy D, right? You know that's my friend. We kicking, we vibing, we talking. We more than friends. We really been going out for the past 3 weeks. Like, literally. My first love. I'm already head over heels. He bringing me flowers, these pretty lilies he going to pick him. He like really putting it on. He did already kiss my cheek. We always be hugging. We be on the back of the hayride, uh, talking and playing with each other's thumbs and going out just doing cute little cutesy stuff, you know. And he had already asked me to the end of the summer dance, and you know, what are you doing? So uh we put on a play. We was in the play and all of this, but this particular day he came down there and he was like, I just thought that, you know, maybe I could talk you out of being with him. Maybe you could just see your way and just being with me. You know, you need a black man. You know, you need a black boy in your life. You know, somebody that can hold you, and put their arms around you and love on you and stuff like that. You don't need a white boy for that. You need a black man. We kids. Literally, we teenagers. What are you talking about? You know, it's so funny how we kids, we grow up real fast. So I remember as I remember all this stuff, it's so funny how we got off into doing uh talking about that, and I just was like, I'm about to go. No, I don't think you should go. And he grabbed my hand and he put his arm around my neck and turned me around, and he was trying to kiss me. And I say, I'm not finna kiss you. And I heard somebody coming around the corner, and it was white boy D. Let me guess. He told him to come down there to meet him. He didn't know what to think. He was like, what's going on? What you doing down here with him? You know, at this point, I'm like, I got a letter. I showed him the letter. He was like, but you in a whole hug with this dude? Why would I write you a letter telling you I would never have you come down here, walk down here by yourself? Why would you walk down here by yourself? So he left, and all I can remember is just walking back, and Larry was like, see, he didn't even try to fight for you, man. He didn't even try to fight for you. I would have fought for you. So I say, yeah. Uh-huh. I couldn't say anything. I was more so disappointed and hurt. You know, first love, first little boyfriend, little teenage love, summer teenage love. I got up to my room and I cried to Sue, and I was like, and here come Cole, what's going on? I heard you was down at the lake with Larry. Y'all was hugged up and kissing. I said, we was not kissing. Well, you wrong. She talking about you wrong. You knew me and him used to kick it. This, that, and the third. And I'm like, girl, I don't want him. I never wanted him. I was talking to who I wanted to talk to until he made his way down and trying to stop us from talking. And he succeeded. Sue said, but she wouldn't do nothing like that. I know she wouldn't. You don't even know her. You just claim to know her. I was just like, you know what? You weren't my friend like I thought you were. So I advise you to move away from me. Just don't even sleep in my bed with me. Cause we was cool. We became quick friends. But when you say things like that about me and then try to throw salt on me, like I'm that type of girl, no ma'am. No ma'am. You will not throw that type of salt on me. I'm not that type of girl. I never was. I was out. I was a virgin. Your butt was not a virgin at 13. At 12 years old, you lost your virginity. Let's keep it real. I was a virgin. I was still a virgin up until 16 to 17. So I was not that type of girl. And I was not good. I hadn't even really had my first kiss until a white boy kissed me. The other white guy that I dated, he hadn't even kissed me like that. He would kiss my hand. He would he would kiss my hand, or he would kiss his hand and then put it on my cheek. And I thought that was sweet. That's some puppy love type stuff. But anyway, how I found out what was going on was Eric. He came and he got me and his brother together. He said, I seen him writing a letter. I just wanted it to play out because I wanted my brother to see what type of dude this Larry guy was. He told us the next day in front of everybody. He got everybody outside the girls' dorm. He told them, uh, he say, man, Kiki is not like y'all. She is not like this. She's not that type of girl. He had her to meet. I'm watching her. I'm looking over his shoulder. He don't even know. You didn't even know I was standing over your shoulder watching what you was writing. I knew you wrote the letter, but I needed to see what was going to happen, who you were going to get a letter to. I had no idea he was going to get a letter to you. Because it didn't even have a name on it. So I just thought he was writing it to another girl or to Cole. But it wasn't. So white boy D say, he say, man, you would do that? You did that? You had her to go down there, meet you, and you, what? I don't understand that. And you knew she said she didn't like you. She didn't want you like that. So why would you even do that? Because I wanted her. I was wanting her since day one. I was choosing. But the point is, Eric said, but the point is, she didn't choose you. She never chose you. Since that day, I just never would talk to him. He would always try to talk to me. I would go on about my business. I would go see white boy D. We we was inseparable after that. Very much inseparable. We went to the dance together. After, and I'm coming to a close, guys, because I've been talking for almost an hour. I wanted to tell y'all this story because this is first time love, first time falling for somebody. Excuse me. first time falling for someone that's not like yourself, and just shows you how different love can be. He was sweet, kind, always a gentleman. We didn't break up until my 8th grade year. I think we stopped talking. We decided we wasn't going to be able to spend time together because he was doing wheelchair sport. I was in school. I was doing other things. But we remained friends, though. We talked. I went home. Once I went home, but the night of the dance, I got my first real kiss, guys. That kiss was awesome. Sparks flew. I knew I was in love with him. I knew he was in love with me. He was so sweet. We were dressed down. I had on a nice little short set. It was hot, so of course you want to wear shorts. And we kind of coordinated colors. So he came to inside the girls' dorm to see what color that I had, what color clothes I had. I had all new clothes in my bag anyway. I'm sorry, guys. My eyes burning. I'm having a little allergy attack. But I I don't know. I said when he asked me, I knew I was gonna say yeah. He was so sweet, so gentle, so kind. He danced with me the whole night through. And then we got ready to go home. This was the last night before we was leaving. All the stuff we did, we swam together, we rode horses together, we did so much. I wish I had pictures of that time because that was special to me, guys. That was so special. I could say I've been treated like that, but not along that line, along that level of respect from a young man. And I just pray, God, that most girls that are in their teens, they get to experience that type of love, because even if it had been a little black boy doing the same thing to me, I still would have felt the same way. I mean, he was just that sweet. And he knew how to take care of my heart. I remember falling. Literally. And him almost falling out the chair to get me, to help me up. But the nurses got me. And he was like, they set me up in the chair, and he came over and he scooted on the bench where I was. He scooted onto the little landing chair, the bench. And he was like, "You okay? Your legs okay?" And he was rubbing my thighs and my legs down. And I was like, "Help me." But, I mean, see, that's the kind of young man that you would think of. That. But anyway, that's my story for tonight. I'm going to try to come back with the rest of them. Let me get some and clean my eye and everything because of my allergies and it's burning. But don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, hit that post notification bell. like I said, you know, this is something that I tell people. I said, my mom, had she not let me do this, I probably would have never experienced anything like that. So I'm glad that she did. I'm glad that she opened it up and let me experience that. My first everything, my first time being away from home, my first time falling for somebody that fell for me right back. So, again, like, comment, subscribe, share, hit that post notification bell, guys. We trying to get 1,000 uh, subs. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's get 4,000 views so your girl could get monetized on this channel also. And I'm trying to get my channel back up and going so we can get that channel monetized. So, again, like, comment, subscribe, share. Tell a friend to tell another friend to tell that friend to tell another friend to tell a family friend, a family to subscribe. Peace, y'all.